In the world of real estate, the outlook is grim. The industry has been hit hard by the recent banking collapse, and the effects are only going to get worse. The new home builders are going to be the next group to fall apart, and the data is in. This is not a time for optimism, this is a time for preparing for the worst. The reality is that many new home builders have unfavorable financing that they will need to refinance this year, and a lot of people don't realize just how much trouble they are in. Refinancing in August is going to completely destroy their profit, and that's just the beginning. The banking collapse is going to restrict lending, specifically in the commercial sector, and that's going to have a devastating effect on the real estate market. But, before we get started, are you worried about the status of the American economy? Do you want to stay ahead of the curve and make informed decisions? Look no further than Market Meltdown TV. Our channel provides expert analysis, up-to-date news, and practical tips to help you navigate the upcoming recession or even worse, depression. Don't miss out on our latest content and help us spread the truth to our nation by hitting the subscribe button, giving us a thumbs up, and sharing with your fellow Americans to join the Market Meltdown TV community today. The new home builders are not letting on just how much trouble they're in, either. Builder confidence has risen for the third consecutive month, but this is just a facade. The only reason they're showing a profit is because of massive price cuts and buying incentives, specifically temporary buy-downs. They've put so much money into these temporary buy-downs that it's unbelievable. Lennar Corp is one of the home builders that has been doing well, but even they are not out of the woods. Despite beating expectations, their new orders have decreased by 10%, and the backlog has fallen by 29%. The fact that their stock is still so high is a clear indication that people are not paying attention to the warning signs. The reality is that many new homes are just sitting there, unsold and unwanted. You can see this especially in cities like Seattle, Phoenix, and Las Vegas. Many of these new home builders are overexposed in specific markets, and they're doing everything they can to hide this fact. They want additional investments, and they'll do whatever it takes to get them. The problem is that the spring and summer buying season that many of these builders are banking on is not going to be enough. The market is simply too overvalued and overpriced. Buyers are going to realize that they're essentially purchasing toxic assets that they'll be stuck with for years to come. The entire home building industry is in for a super rude awakening moving forward into 2023. The recent bank collapse is affecting the housing market in more ways than one. Regional bank concerns are weighing on builders who now may face challenges accessing credit. Accessing credit may be much more difficult and expensive for new home builders as broader worries have helped drive mortgage rates lower. One closely watched monthly gauge of builder sentiment gained 2 points in March, but this is hardly cause for celebration. Even as builders deal with stubbornly high construction costs and labor shortages, they're facing an uphill battle. The reading below 50 reflects still negative sentiment, and the gain to the highest level since September 2022 represents some improvement, but it's mostly over-optimism. In short, the real estate market is in trouble, and it's not going to get better anytime soon. The new home builders are going to be hit hard, and there's not much they can do to prepare for it. The spring and summer buying season is going to be a disappointment, and buyers are going to realize that the market is simply too overpriced. It's a grim outlook, but it's the reality that we're facing. Thanks for tuning in to Market Meltdown TV. We hope our expert analysis, news updates, and practical tips have helped you stay ahead of the curve in today's volatile market. The mainstream media will never want you to stay informed, so if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends and fellow Americans. Your support helps us bring you even more valuable content. Remember to hit the bell icon to get notified when we release new videos. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.